Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing something a little bit different. I've never done a video like this on the channel before, but we are heading up to the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show. I've been going up there for about 5 to 6 years, but this year is my first year. I'm going to be working a booth. I'm going to be up there with Della. We are going to be talking to other fellow anglers, talking about the new rods, talking to the owners, stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys all the new rods that Della has for sale this year for ice fishing. It should be an absolute blast. I'm hoping I can sneak away for a little bit and show you guys a little bit of the show. That'd be kind of sweet. So yeah, we're just I got to stop at the gas station at Casey's, grab myself an awesome slice of pizza, and we're gonna blast up there. So I'll see you guys up there. All right, guys, we made it to the big city. Right behind us right there, the River Center, is where the ice fishing show is hosted. So I just got to figure out how to get from this parking lot here up there. So come along, it should be fun. You guys are gonna look at me like, who's this idiot talking to their camera, talking to themselves, but that's the joy of YouTubing in public. I haven't done it a whole lot, so we'll see how this goes. Well, guys, I'm currently not really lost, but I can't find Nate and the booth. So for now, we're just gonna roam around until we find some here. A bunch of stuff here, not a whole lot of people right now. It's pretty cool to see all the new stuff in the industry. What is up, everybody? As you can see behind me, we got the booth set up at the show here. I'm not exactly sure what booth number or anything like that. Nate is actually out of the booth right now. We should be back shortly, but yeah, we're gonna talk to Nate. Gonna talk about the new rods, like I had mentioned earlier this morning, and yeah, we're just gonna enjoy the morning. I got a GoPro set up behind me to do kind of a time lapses, show you guys kind of what's going on, how we interact with the customers. I'm probably gonna set my big camera up in the corner here, and I might roll it a little bit. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna roll some footage and talk to some customers, talk about rods, fishing, ice fishing, whatever. So yeah, I'll give you guys kind of you guys seen a little look there, but I'll give you kind of a more closer look of the new rods and the new designs that they got cooking up here. As you guys know, Della is a custom rod company, so they can anything you want, colors, yada yada, obviously to a point, but a good variety of customizations to just about any ice rod lengths, actions, whatever, grips, stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna wait for Nate to get back, and then we are gonna talk to him, introduce him to the channel. You guys have never met him before, so yeah, we're just gonna talk about rods and enjoy the day here. All right, everybody, the show has officially started. There's people flowing in behind us here. Nate is back and joining me. Welcome, Nate. Welcome to the channel.
Thanks for having me, Cars.
Tell everybody at home what Della is about. They've heard me talk about them for weeks, months, years, and let's get it right from the source.
So, as you may know, Della Custom Rods is a fishing rod manufacturing company based out of Elk River, Minnesota, owned by myself and Sam Guidarelli. We're here at the St. Paul Ice Show today, hanging out with Carson in the booth, meeting people, making friends, teaching these people about our awesome products. So yeah.
Actually, I'm hanging out with Nate. This is Nate's booth, not mine. As you can see, there's no Hamel Outdoor stuff hanging up over here. So yeah, we're just hanging out, talking to people, talking about ice fishing, just enjoying everybody's company. We're just hanging out. Mary, do you want to say hello to the folks at home?
Hi, guys.
This is Nate's girlfriend, Mary. She's checking out in the back, hanging out, and yeah, we're set up here upstairs by the ice castles. So if you see us this weekend, welcome, hi, hello, and yeah, happy ice fishing, everybody. Show is just opening up for the public here. It's about 1:15. The VIP hours are over, so people are really starting to flow in behind us here. We've been talking rods, we've been talking fishing. I've been having an absolute blast talking to public just about anything they want to talk about. Nate, got any words for anybody at home? How's the show been going?
It's going great.
Good. So yeah, it's been fun. We're I don't even know what time the show closes tonight. 7 or 8, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna keep hanging out here. I hope you guys are enjoying the video and this glorious weekend. All right, guys, I have to head out for the day. Unfortunately, it was a super fun day. We met a lot of people, shook a lot of hands, sold a lot of rods. Nate, got anything to say?
Awesome first day, just getting started. We'll be here the rest of the weekend. First, thanks for helping out today.
No problem.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
You're very welcome. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be here. Show starts at 10, right?
Is there
10 till 8 again? 6? 8? Something like that. It don't matter anyway, so I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys, day 2 of the ice show. I'm going to make this short and sweet. Bunch of people here. It's still VIP hours, but it's going to open to the public here in about half an hour. It's going to be an absolute zoo today. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts, but I'm looking forward to it. Nate and I believe it's Sam's sister is joining us. So yeah, hopefully we can talk to you about some fishing, ice rods, whatever. So and today I'm going to do a little bit of moseying around, so you guys will see some new products on the market, stuff like that I think is personally neat, and then I think you guys will enjoy as well. So tag along, it's going to be fun. All right, guys, it's been absolutely crazy at the show. As you can see behind me, Mary is back with us again, like she was yesterday. So yeah, hopefully it kind of calms down here within the next couple hours, so I can kind of do some gandering around, checking out some of the booths. I haven't had the opportunity to do that just because we've been so freaking busy. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully within the next two hours we can walk around, talk about fishing with some fellow anglers, stuff like that, talk about new products on the market like I had mentioned. So fingers crossed we can do that. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, guys, I just picked up one of these spoolie reels from P3 Fishing. I'm gonna go get it spooled at the clam booth, so hopefully they can get that spooled up for us. If you guys haven't heard of a schoolie reel before, it's actually pretty, it's kind of like an inline reel but with no drag. So I'm gonna do some videos. It's mainly for panfish and shallower water, so I'm gonna go get this spooled up, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that either today or in episodes to come. Stay tuned. Got the schoolie spooled. I tried to get out of there as fast as I can. It's still pretty busy. So we're back upstairs and we're gonna go talk to some other booths and maybe show some other new products. All right, guys, so right next to the Della Bay booth, I had met Matt here from, what was it?
Lake Effect Lure Company.
Lake Effect Lure Company. Sorry,
RBM Jigs.
Yep, RBM Jigs. So well, I'm going to give Matt the spotlight here, and we're going to talk jigs with him for just a minute here. I've been talking to him back and forth here for the past day and a half and became friends with him. So everybody, this is Matt. Welcome to the channel, Matt, and give everybody at home just kind of a rundown of what sets your jigs apart from any other company.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for the introduction. Nice to meet all of you. I'm Matt Gaylor. We're a Michigan-based company, again, RBM Jigs and Lake Effect Lure Company. Right now we're kind of doing the dual branding thing as we continue to grow. Our business, we really like to focus on the specific angler. We know that a lot of people have very minute differences that they prefer in the baits that they use, and so we want to be able to accommodate the desires of each and every person that's coming out on the water. And so what we really focus on is not only listening to our customers, but then backing up our customer service with a really high quality product. So the thing that sets our baits apart from others is that because we control the manufacturing piece, we can really do a lot to cater to each individual angler. So we started to something that you won't see. We've gotten pretty peppered today on our selection, but something you won't see in a lot of the other big businesses that you'll see on our products is some of our metallic series tungsten. With the metallic series, you get a lot of that natural presentation. So it's very much along the lines of that match the hatch style bait presentation. Some of that natural color. We pair those with a lot of our soft plastics that we make in-house. They're all specially formulated and scented to cater to those fish. We are anglers at heart, and so we spend a whole lot of time doing the fishing piece and then kind of watching those fish and seeing how they work on the baits that we're utilizing. And so we watch that closely, and we try to dial baits in before we put them on the shelf, making sure that we're not just selling things for the sake of getting stuff in the consumer's hands. For us, the consumer is more than just somebody who's buying our product. It's a family member and a fellow angler, and so for us, again, it's important to maintain long long-term relationships. And so when we have a bait that caters to the customer, we can also cater to the individual themselves. And so that's really what sets our tungsten line apart and our soft plastics. We're always looking to expand, and so we bring lots and lots of options to the table. We have 144 options for our tungsten variants that we're doing now. We have all UV paints that we use, and glow components on every single one of them. We have hyper glow series jigs, and then we've got a lot of just some of those abstracts that people are looking for. It's, you know, we can serve in the generic capacity for those who are looking for stuff that's available from other businesses, but then we really have that unique spin on a lot of stuff as well. We're really starting to jump into some other stuff as well, and growing the business on the rod front, trying to bring custom rod style to the market in a bigger way as well. And again, just serve each individual customer as though they were our own family member. So
perfect, Matt. I really appreciate that. I got a challenge for you. Show everybody at home your #1 jig and #1 plastic paired.
Ooh,
is it at the show? You have it here.
It is, but it got destroyed.
Oh man!
But I can tell them what it is, and I can talk to them real quick about why that is. So
just give them a little show of what you think it is.
We have it in the 3, 4, and 5 millimeter. Usually they are gone.
Right.
They sold out today. But the Gold Series Valentine, which is it's our gold electroplated jig with red and pink dots on it.
Okay.
I pair that, a 3 millimeter actually, a super small jig, and I pair that with a micro finesse plastic, which is also gone now. Again, today we had kind of a crazy, but basically it's a plastic it's this style, lots of appendages on it, a micro finesse plastic, very small presentation, and again, I'm going for really large crappies. That's my favorite fish to target. And so, but in the Arkansas shiner, so I go with neutral plastic, gold, tungsten jig, small, and for me that really brings in those 13+ inch crappies, and that's what I'm looking for. So.
Okay, so if you guys are interested in getting yourself some products from Matt here and his company, Matt, where can they find you at?
Yeah, lakeeffectlures.com is our website. We have a full list of products there. You can check them out. We also have a lot of our products in 360 view now, so you can really get a good look at them and kind of get that in-shop experience. Or you can check us out online at Facebook. We're super active on social media and Facebook and Instagram. And so, yeah, just a pleasure to be on with you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate the...
It's an honor.
Yeah, I'm happy I met Matt, and it was fun. So if you guys are in the market for some jigs, I know I will be picking myself up some RBM jigs. They are they look sweet, they look awesome, and I can't wait to give you some. Thanks once again, Matt.
Awesome.
I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
All right, guys, super cool dudes. Matt and Tristan were their names, so you guys had only seen Matt. He is the owner of RBM Jigs and Lake Effect. RBM Jigs is their jig department, and then Lake Effect's the whole company. So we're gonna keep kind of moseying around here and see what we can run into. I've been enjoying myself with the show here at the Della booth, but now since it's calmed down, I've had the opportunity to kind of mosey around myself. So there's this really cool technology that I want to show you guys. It's something that's completely different. So we're gonna get back to that here pretty soon, and yeah, it should be really fun. It's something you guys are gonna be blown away by this. It was hard to wrap my hand around that. The thing looks like a spaceship. So yeah, let's go meet the owners of that. It's called Ice Spy. It's something really, really different. It's this transducer, something that goes in the water, that as the ice freezes, it can tell there's little like tabs that they'll buzz every like 10 hours or something crazy like that, and it'll check the ice depth. So I'll let them explain it. So we're gonna go over there right now, and they're gonna tell us what it is. So yeah. All right, guys, here's Ice Spy behind me. This is the owner and the inventor, Steve.
Hi, Steve Weirs. Nice to meet you all. I'm the inventor of Ice Spy, and here's what Ice Spy is. Ice Spy is a buoy that you put in the lake prior to the lake freezing. The buoy freezes in the ice. Then there's a transducer that is below the ice, measures thickness from 1 to 16 inches. It displays the thickness on LEDs at the top of the unit. You get 1 flash per inch of ice every 90 seconds. It also sends the data to the internet where you can look at it on a portal. And I've got the portal over here. You can take a look at it so you see the the GPS position, you've got ice thickness, you've got a list of units. So it tells you the ice thickness. You can look at it online from anywhere in the world.
Awesome. Get a good look at this thing here. Yeah, like Steve had said, it's a transducer. It sends out signals throughout the top. These these pins down here, or is what reads the,
Yeah, 1
the
to
ice.
16 inches of ice.
And then they vibrate. Is that correct?
Yeah. So every 6 minutes it'll go through and cycle through the pins. If there's ice around the pin, it doesn't move, meaning that there's ice detected.
Okay. And then on the bottom here, on the chain, that's where you tie your
You got
anchor.
the battery here,
Okay.
and then you tie the anchor below, so
Okay.
it's installed in the lake just like a buoy.
And then if someone on the internet wants to buy one of these contraptions, how can they buy one or get a hold of you to get one?
So go to our website. We're www.winrectech.com.
Right there, guys. So yeah, well, thank you. Appreciate it,
thank
Steve.
you.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks.
All right, guys, that was Ice Spy. We're gonna go to another booth. This is another Jig Plastic booth that, yeah, we're gonna talk to these boys down here. This is, we're gonna talk to John, it's P3 of Plastics, so, yeah. All right, guys, I'm out here at the P3 booth with my boy John and the other owners. We're gonna talk to John about what sets P3 apart and why they're just so dang good. I'm gonna give the spotlight to John. John.
Hey guys, how's it going? So we're at the P3 booth here. So all of our baits are completely custom. We designed, developed, and tested all of these by ourselves on the weekend, during weeknights, basically dialing them down so we can prove that they're successful on the ice. As you can see, we have all these glow profiles here.
Let's get a good look at all these. I don't know how well the camera's gonna.
Yeah, so the top we got glow chartreuse,
The camera's not
we
liking
got some
this.
glow pink, glow blue,
We got a whole variety here. Obviously,
glow
some of
orange,
it's.
glow purple. I mean, we got pretty much anything you could want and need. If you pan up on here and check out some of these profiles, so we have the Scuttle Stinger there. That's a great crappie bait. Nice long whippy tail. The Microcyclo is kind of a little bit of a curveball, so that one sits so that these tails are perpendicular to the shank of the hook.
Right.
So it kind of gives them something a little bit different to look at. The Slicey is a great crappie bait. It splays out in the water, so like if you get up close here, you can kind of see that the tails are together. And as soon as you put that in the water, it splays out.
Okay.
The Spug Stinger, that's another great one for bluegills, especially if they're real finicky. It's got a really thin tail. Just you barely have to move the rod in the water with that one, and they're all over it. So the Coryx is basically representing a water boatman bug.
See, I really like this one. I like the shape of it. I've had good luck with plastic.
Yeah, so that's our buggy style bait,
Okay.
and that's imitating those water boatmen. So if you're fishing around vegetation, you want to throw one of those on. Brown color, motor oil, black works really well. Then we have the Scuttlebug. That was our second custom. That was the most popular that we came out with. Basically super thin tapered legs and arms on it, and they just all float and flap in the water, have really great action. The Crawsey we came out with 2 years ago, and that one also has two thin tails, kind of supposed to represent a little bit of a crawfish with the arms. And we have a junior and a normal size in that.
So you got smaller size here.
Yep.
And then,
So we got a 3/4 inch, and then we have a 1 inch. So you kind of got two options there. Quite dependent if they're aggressive, maybe they're a little bit more finicky. You got to dial down and use a little smaller bait. So over here we have our #1 top seller, and this is the OG Spug. It basically looks like a little tiny beaver. We have an XL version, which is a 1 inch, and we came out with this bait 4 years ago now. So we have that one in a 1 inch. We also have the regular Spug here, which is a 3/4 inch.
okay.
Great one for crappies, bluegills. And then we have the Micro Spug, which is our top seller. It's only a 1/2 inch long, and that's when the bite gets really finicky. I'll grab another color here, you can see it a little bit better.
All right.
Let's see here.
So this is what got the company started, was the
The Micro Spug basically kind of started it all.
So there we go. Now you guys can see it a little bit. You guys get the point. It's a little. It looks just like this here. It's just kind of a little ball with a little beaver tail on it from.
Yep, and so the Micro Spug is really good with a 2.5-3 millimeter. When you're really looking to dial it down, when you get into that midwinter lull and you start getting panfish that are coming up on the Vexilar, they're not quite committed, go ahead and downsize, throw on that micro spug with the 2.5 or 3 mil. And when those panfish come up, especially crappies, bluegills too, but especially crappies, when they come up, they flare their gills and that water is rushing into their mouth. So you want something that's small enough that it's going to force it into their mouth. Okay. So next to the spug is the copie, and that bait is basically mimicking a copepod, a zooplankton, which is what a lot of panfish eat. You'll see them come off the bottom in the early morning, late in the evening. So this is an iridescent pink, which is basically imitating that. That's another super popular bait. The Minix was our very first custom bait that we came out with, and basically that one, long segmented body, so you can fish it full, which is 1 inch, or you can take the back half off and make it a 1/2 inch. Okay. So you kind of got a little variation there. And then we got the Tad Bug, which basically is kind of like a tadpole style bait. Just got a straight tail with a couple legs off of it, and it kind of just gives you that little extra motion on the sides there, which can really be handy. So yeah, so we've been in business for 4 years. There are three of us that own it, myself, Grant, and Josh. We pour and package all these in Winona, Minnesota. You know, we all work full-time jobs, so it's after work, on the weekends. We're all putting in a lot of time on the social media. So you know, it's really developed into a great company, and we're super proud of where it's come from, and also we're excited to what the future holds. So.
Yeah, sounds like you got some really good rock solid baits here. I appreciate having me by, John.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got. Where can people find you if they want to purchase some P3 plastics?
P3-plastics.com. We're in a bunch of Shields locations, a bunch of mom and pop shops. So if you go online, you can look at our retailers, and it'll pull it up on a map, put in your zip code, and it'll show you right where you need to go.
Awesome, thank you. I appreciate it, John.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, we got some goodies from our friends over at P3 and Lake Effect, the boys that we interviewed. So that's pretty sweet. So you guys be sure to see some awesome content in the future. I'm currently on my way out of the show, and we'll see you guys right back here in the morning. It's had a fun day, super tired, super busy, but it was all around a pretty good day. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Welcome to day 3, last day of the show, Sunday. Me and Nate here in the booth.
Back at it.
Just got here. It's a little past 9, I think. Right. So yeah,
schedule.
We sold a lot of rods, as you can see in the background. That's all we got in the stock. Nate, want to say anything?
Yeah, last day. Come check us out. The P3 boys just dropped off a bunch of schoolie reels, so if you pick up a tight line rod from us today, you get a free schoolie reel. So something to look forward to. Like I showed you guys yesterday, that schoolie, that reel, that funky little colorful deal was what I got schooled by the boys over at Clam yesterday downstairs. So you guys will see a bunch of videos. I'm psyched to show you guys that and how they work. I personally have never used one, but I think they'll be super fun. I've been told they've been super fun. Hey, have you used one before? A few times, yeah. It's a blast.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully we have a good day here at the show.
Yeah, you like the thought of gold and chrome on these?
I really do.
Yeah. I'd like to get that.
What's up, guys? The show's been pretty slow today, so we're gonna go hang out check out the show a little bit. I haven't had the opportunity yet to walk around and check out, minus a little bit last night and on Friday. So we're gonna go give it an hour or so, and we're gonna go check some things out. Maybe talk to some fellow pro staff for some other companies, and yeah, I don't know. We'll just go hang out for a little bit. All right, guys. Clam has got some cool stuff. I'll give you kind of a little panel of what's kind of going on here. We got all their suits. We got a bunch of. Actually, kind of cool here. They got a float tank where they show off their floating suits. It's kind of neat. And yeah, it's just kind of give you guys this is the main level of the show here. We got all their shacks and stuff here. We'll go look at otter and all that. And so yeah, it's pretty sweet. We're just kind of
you guys know about
moseying
the
around.
fishing donkey?
We got all their flip over stuff like that. Gloves. Yeah, it's pretty coul. Got fish house, just the whole thing. So I'm gonna keep kind of looking around here and see what I can get myself into. The tuned up custom rods booth, and I just ran into James Holst. How crazy is that? If you guys don't know who James Holst is, he is In-Depth Outdoors. He's the host of it, one of the big ice fishing open water YouTube channels here in the Midwest, and he does some really cool stuff. And this is kind of uncharted territory. James, say hello to everybody at home.
Hey, everybody at home.
Just How's the show been going for you here in St. Paul?
I think it's been a pretty good show. You know, attendance is down a little bit, but overall the people that showed up, they were looking for a deal. You know, inventory for all the manufacturers is a little tough right now. Everybody knows the deal there, but I think for the most part, the people I've talked to have been super excited. They're able to find the augers and the rods and the electronics that they came down for, so it was a good show. You know, we haven't been here for 2 years, right?
Right.
This is the show where I get to see all the people in the industry that I only get to see once a year.
Yep.
So it kind of had a little bit of a family reunion feel to it, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I agree. I was talking to some fellow pro staffers, companies that I work with upstairs where the Della Bay booth is, and I was just, like you said, just having a little reunion. And yeah, it was fun. I appreciate you saying hello, and yeah, have a good rest of your show.
Good luck with your YouTube channel.
Yeah, thank you. Hey guys, what's up? As you can see, just met James Holst. He is, like I said, he's the host of IDO, which is a really big fishing channel here. As you can see behind me, this shack, this otter 6-man is set up more for kind of ice camping. This would be kind of the ideal setup. You got your sleeping over here, and then next to me here, you got your fishing areas. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I've never met James before. He's a really nice guy. Grew up watching IDO, and it's kind of one of the big inspirations of why I started YouTube. So it's pretty sweet. And yeah, I'm just kind of touring around the show, looking at all the shacks. If you guys can see here, it's got all the otter stuff at the otter booth now, and yeah, I'm just kind of enjoying myself a little bit. Felt good to get out of the booth. I was my head was getting all laggy and stuff from being in the booth too long. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on moving around and see what we run into, see who we run into, see what we run into. Might buy some stuff, might not, I don't know. All right, guys, as you can see behind me, everybody's getting all packed up. Della Bay's all packed up. Helping everybody carry out. Lake Effect's packed up. The boys over at P3 down there are packed up. It was a super fun show. Really enjoyed it. Met a lot of brand new people. Met the boys over at P3. Met the boys over at Lake Effect here. Yeah, we're gonna have a great open water. Excuse me. We're gonna have a great ice fishing season. Super fun. Just my first time actually working a booth for the ice fishing show. I've been going here for years, the St. Paul one, and it was just, I had a blast. That's all I can say. It was fun, and I'll close it out when I get back to my truck. I gotta help around, say goodbye to a couple people, and see you guys back in my truck. All right, guys, just got back to my truck here. I had an absolute blast at the show. It was super fun. Met such awesome people. I love the ice fishing community. Stuff like this is when you bring all the ice fishing folks together. Super fun. What I can say, it's if you guys have never experienced the St. Paul Ice Fishing Show, next year make sure you do. Next weekend there is the Fargo show and the Duluth show. I will not be attending because hopefully I'm fishing. Fingers crossed we'll be ice fishing. But yeah, I want to thank P3 boys, Lake Effect. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and especially a huge thank you goes out to my boys over at Della Bay, Nate and Sam. You guys are awesome. If you guys want to check out any of the rods, I'll make sure to link Della Bay in the description below. And once again, thank you guys. Thank you for letting me hang out with you boys over the weekend. Well, Nate, Sam was over at home plugging away on some rods. But if you guys want to check out Lake Effect, I'll link them and P3 down below. Check out the jigs from Lake Effect and the plastics from P3. Those boys are awesome. You guys will for sure see a lot of content come this ice season about P3 and Lake Effect. As always, you guys will definitely be seeing more Della Bay content coming up. Me obviously using their rods all the time because they are great. Best handmade rods in Minnesota, don't forget. Yeah, I got some it's a little sneak peek here if you guys see that right there. Stocking caps, Hamel Outdoor stocking caps, new era. I got just regular. I got the pom-pom on top. These ones are fleece lined, super nice, super comfortable. Yeah, new era. Got the blue with the black badge logo, and then I also got black with the blue badge logo. Pretty sweet. Those will be for sale here probably the next week or so. I got to do some marketing stuff for that. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not sure how long it's going to be yet. I still obviously have to get home and put it together for you guys, but I'm sorry if it's a little long, but we'll see what we got for footage. I haven't looked at any footage yet, but remember, if you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe. I met a lot of new people at the channel. Gained a couple more subscribers in it. Met some awesome folks like I had said. Remember, if you are new, please subscribe. Because if we hit 1,000 subscribers by January 1st of 2022, I'll be giving away a Hamel Outdoors hat, sweatshirt, and a t-shirt. I was thinking maybe we could do a stocking cap or a ball cap, whatever you guys want. I'll get the winner kind of a pick. So make sure to share the videos on Facebook and Instagram. It really helps me out, gets the channel some extra exposure to people who haven't seen the Hamel Outdoors YouTube channel. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. And as freaking always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.